Hello there, this is Yinka Ojo on Guy Talk. How are you doing? Look, I've been so excited about this video I'm about to share with you, and I'm going to be dealing with what is your love language. And but before I go into that, I want you to make sure that you subscribe to this channel. If you have just subscribed, yay, I am excited. Listen, you are making it happen. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so that you can know when I come up with a new video. Now let's get into this. What is your love language? I discovered that when people are in relationships, either planning to get married or they are already married, they try to speak a language that their partner does not understand or identify as love. There are ways you communicate love to every individual that's different. They perceive it and they receive it as love. So I want to share that with you quickly in this video. There are 5 love languages. Maybe you've heard of it before, but even if you've not heard of it before, it does not really matter so much. Let's look at the 5 love languages. The first is words of affirmation. The second is physical touch. The third is receiving gifts. The fourth is quality time. And the fifth is acts of service. Now, you have a love language that if somebody behaves in this way to you, immediately your mind is wired to perceive it as, wow, this person loves me. The same thing with your partner. That person, if you do certain things in certain ways to them, they see it as a language. They understand that language as that is their language of love. So when you begin to work in this, you will get more results. Now, let's look at it. Words of affirmation. That simply means that a person whose love language is word of affirmation loves encouragement, loves to be affirmed with words, loves to be appreciated, loves you to empathize with them and verbalize it. And then they want you also they like you to listen actively. So you want to talk to them, encourage them on a daily basis, speak to them, appreciate them, look for 1 or 2 things about their lives that you appreciate and say to them every day. And you will really, really score big with them when it comes to the issue of showing and expressing your love. Physical touch. There's some people that they love non-verbal communication, but you use your body. They like to be hugged, they like to be touched, they like their hands held and the back of their necks or their shoulders rubbed. They feel, oh, that is a sign that you really, really love me. So this kind of person, you need to give them hugs. If you're married to them, give them regular kisses and hold their hands. Show a lot of physical affection. Often, very, very important. So make it a thoughtful priority. Receiving gifts. That's the third love language. Of course, we should all give gifts and receive gifts, but these people, the only way that is major to them that you love them is when you share gifts with them, receiving gifts. So that thoughtfulness on your part is very important. So find a way to get something little. It doesn't have to be big. It can be a jotter. It can be an earring. It can be something handwritten or handmade gift you give to them. So they appreciate this a lot. So give thoughtful gifts and such gestures. Small things matter to people that have receiving gifts as their love language. So make sure that you express this gratitude and celebrate little things. Every day should be celebrated. Find something little to give them as a gift. And then second to the last is quality time. These people like uninterrupted, focused conversation. One-on-one time is critical with them. So you want to create time for such a person and give them your undivided attention. Create special moments together. Take walks together, do small things together, take lunch together, you and them alone, and weekend getaways, public holiday getaways are very huge with such a person. So work on it and give them that, and they will never doubt that you love them. And finally, acts of service. There's some people that the only way they know or recognize that you love them or you are showing them love is when you do something for them. You help them in a way. They want to know you are with them. They want to know you are partnering with them. They want to know that you are helping them to get certain things done. So help them to do chores together. If you're married, if they are, like your wife, from time to time, make her breakfast in bed. Go out of your way to alleviate their daily workload and routine. And when you do that, you will find out, you're going to see that things are getting better suddenly in your relationship and in your marriage. I want you to think through what I have talked about a lot. I think many people don't understand that when it comes to the issue of love, there are so many deliberate things you do. Love is not blind. Love is not ignorant. When we say love is blind, that simply means we're saying that, I'm ignorant. They just do it anyway, anyhow, wherever we arrive at. No. Love is not blind. Love can be taught. The Holy Scripture says that the older women should teach the younger women how to love their husbands. That means love can be taught. Love can be understood. And love can be practicalized. So, think about it. Have you ever found out what love language your spouse or your partner understands? Sometimes if you speak to me in Chinese, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know a word of Chinese, So why don't you try and speak to me in English? English is a language I understand and you can communicate to me. So find out the love. That's how the love languages are. What your wife's love language is, for instance, acts of service, and all you do is physical touch. She's going to react. She's going to be cranky. She's going to feel you don't love her. She's going to feel fretful, irritable sometimes. Why don't you study her? You want to also ask. You may also ask. That's one of the ways you know. What do you think? Out of these 5, what do you think is your love language? Initially, they may not know, but with talking back and forth, you will get the right one and begin to utilize it. Make sure you put this into action. Again, let me revise this. Words of affirmation, physical touch, receiving gifts, quality time, and acts of service. So there you have it. Put this into motion and let me know what you are. What are your experiences? Now, I want to remind you again, if you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like this video. When you like this video, you are helping us to grow. Make sure you also hit the notification bell so that when I bring up a new video, you will have the information. Share this, and until I come again in my next video, this is Yinka Ojo on Guy Talk saying, keep on walking in love. Peace.